One of my most fun things to do is career development. So for many years I worked almost entirely with people on their careers. And career development is also an important part of talent management because you want to develop careers. I think people get a little stuck because it can seem in many companies that someone's career means they get promoted. They get to be paid more money, have a bigger desk, all those kind of things. And for one thing, that's not always possible. There isn't somewhere for someone to go. And secondly, that's not always what people want. So I remember a long time ago, I was working with someone. She was a great project manager, really fabulous project manager, and did really well, got great performance reviews. But when it came to her career, there was really nowhere for her to go because the next place for her to go was to be a director. She didn't want to do that. She probably wouldn't have been very good at it either. She really liked to work on her own with her spreadsheets, managing the tasks or the projects, have meetings, collect data. It was great. Being a director was much more about politics, influencing people, motivating people. That was something she didn't like, she didn't want to do. So what was fantastic about the company I was working with at the time was that they developed dual tracks. So there was a track for people who wanted to move on from project manager to director and so forth. And then there was also a track for people who wanted to be a specialist. So she became a specialist in project management, and she gave her skill and expertise to others, trained people, helped when projects went wrong. She would come and fix them, and she was happy and the company was happy. Key to career development is that you can't assume that you know what's going to make somebody happy in their career. You need to ask them, and they need to tell you. And that honest conversation could include them saying, you know what, in a few years' time, I don't want to be here. I want to be doing something different. I want to be working in another type of job or in another type of company. And I think that's the courageous leader who can say, okay, I get that, and I'm going to help you get to that career. And in the meantime, I still want you to do a great job for me. When you're a courageous leader, you're okay with somebody saying that in a few years' time they want to be doing something different. You don't take it personally. It doesn't mean that you've done a bad job, your company is doing a bad job. It just means that that person has their own free will and you're really tying into their life's purpose. And what I will say is, which may be counterintuitive, when you have that open conversation with somebody, and this is a great tip for anybody who manages people or even just with your family, if you have that open conversation about what people really want, and even if it is something different than you want, and you offer to support them in that, there's a great chance that they're going to be even more committed to what they're doing right now.